Hello everyone, I welcome you to Daily Thought Commentary today. Our topic today is the power of prayer. The power of prayer. Our key verse is Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 4. And it says, Then the king said unto me, For what dost thou make request? So I prayed to the God of heaven. Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 4. Our thought for today is praying hearts produce performing hands. Praying hearts produce performing hands. Prayer is communion with God, and the power of prayer is faith. It is believing that prayer has the power to change anything and any situation through faith in God. To explain more on the power of prayer, let's take a look at some scriptural examples of people who through faith and prayer subdue the challenges of their life. First, let's talk about Jacob. You know the story of Jacob, how he disguised himself as Esau to steal his brother's blessings and went away with his birthright. You remember the anger of Esau towards Jacob. Esau was a long-term standing problem in the life of Jacob. And until Jacob prayed and prayed through, he could not stand the presence of Esau. The second is Jabez. The birth of Jabez was associated with sorrow, that his mother named him Jabez, which means sorrowful and being born in pain. Because of this name, the life of Jabez was full of sorrow and pain. But when a time came in the life of Jabez, he was tired of a life full of pain and sorrow, that Jabez fell on his knees and prayed. And Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my coast. He cried, and the Bible says God answered the prayer of Jabez and granted him his request. What about Hannah? How she persisted in the place of prayer, enduring the misunderstanding and the ridicules of men, and tarried until God heard her prayer and gave her a Samuel. Listen, until you pray through, you cannot break through in life. Time will fail me to tell you more about the men and women who through prayer and faith subdued kingdoms, brought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of sword, out of weakness were made strong, waxed valiant in fight, turned the flight of the enemies of valiance. Today, God still answers prayer, because if there is a man to pray, then there is a God to answer prayer. But one thing you need to tell yourself before you pray is to ask yourself, is there anything too hard for God to do? If you are convinced that there is nothing too hard for God to do, why do you allow your burden to lay hold on you? Today, as you hear my voice, take your burdens to the Lord in prayer and believe that God answers prayer. This is the end of our Daily Thought Commentary today. Thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you tomorrow. God bless you.